You know, yesterday we started a feature on nightlife, and we've done it right at this time of year because the days are shortest, but that means the nights are longest. And today we're going to take you to some entertainment in Society Hill that you probably thought you would have had to go to New York to see. Sing along with this gentleman.
Stand the world on its ear, set it spinning, that will be just the beginning.
People request just about everything, you know, and your job is to make them feel good, or if they're feeling bad, to console them. Music is supposed to communicate.
That lucky star I talk about is you.
Meet the man who leads the most sophisticated sing-along in the city. He's Philadelphia's answer to Bobby Short. Only this devotee of the sophisticated sounds of the 30s, 40s, and 50s is still in his 20s, for a few more days anyway.
The old songs, the Gershwins, the Porters, Irving Berlin, they were all show writers. And I started out originally in mind as being an actor, and doing dinner theater and local community theater musicals was my forte. And that's where I learned all those songs, was through the shows.
Bobby Garrett's talent has transformed the Tall Ships Bar of Raymond Haldeman's restaurant on Front Street into a little taste of Upper East Side Manhattan.
I call it the Tall Ships Bar, but Bobby would prefer to have it be called the Tall Ships Room, because you know in New York everything's a room. The Carlisle, the room.
What's the first of the old tunes you learned?
The first
and really took to heart.
Probably had to have been Satin Doll. And it's still a great one. I was up in New York a couple weeks ago to catch one of my favorites, Mr. Bobby Short, and he was playing this. I figured if he can still play it, I can play it too.
Play some more of it for us, please.
I try and feel what's going on around me and what the people are doing themselves and interested in.
How much are you your own audience?
Most of the time. I play for myself primarily, which might sound a little selfish, but it has to be real. You know, it's like acting, it's like anything else. It has to be true, or else people will spot it right away if it's phony.
This man calls himself a human jukebox because he can deliver on 2 out of 3 requests. I said, let's try some Sinatra. Here's what we came up with.
I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near. Despite a warning voice that comes from the night and repeats in my ear.
The kind of atmosphere that he creates is that nostalgic feeling. There's kind of that era that's gone by that you can't really capture, and you come in and you sit down and it's warm and it's comfortable, and it probably brings up maybe not memories of times gone by, but just the feeling, the emotion.
I could have danced all night and still have made for more. I could have spread my wings.
Bobby divides his time between playing here in Philadelphia at Haldeman's and regular jobs in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Undeniably very classy digs, but he's paid his dues just like every other artist.
There were those nights where I was playing on Monday nights and they had the Monday Night Football screen right behind me. And I'm trying to do Gershwin and Cole Porter.
If you're like me and you didn't grow up around swank joints like this, you might not know what the niceties of tipping the piano player are. Well, here's what Miss Manners has to say about that. If you request songs, it's nice to put a $5 bill in the tip jar. If you've just been sitting around having cocktails and you like what you heard, a $1 or $2 is a very nice token of your esteem. By the way, it's not good form to buy the piano player a drink unless you ask first. But if it's the last set of the night and he's feeling relaxed, he'll probably say yes.
We'll have the Bronx and Staten Island. It's lovely going to the sea.
You can hear Bobby Garrett at the Tall Ships Bar room at Raymond Haldeman's restaurant on Front Street near Chestnut. He performs Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. And if you go in, tell him Liz sent you. AM Philadelphia's going to take a short break, so don't go away.
I was up in New York a couple weeks ago to catch one of my favorites, Mr. Bobby Short, and he was playing this. I figured if he can still play it, I can play it too.
Play some more of it for us, please.